So after the summer of 2015, when we had like really a lot of refugee people going through Budapest, we received some calls from schools to make workshops in the topic of migration, because teachers felt that the kids are afraid. They have some fears and also they lack information. So we went to a school with my colleague, prepared for a workshop. And at the beginning of the workshop, the kids could ask questions. And after we had this situation when they could have the role of a migrant or of a refugee who has to escape of a war that took place in Hungary. And of course we had this expectation that they will feel how difficult it is to be in a place when you have to run away from your country. So after this lesson, after this activity, we had this discussion with them. But instead of being really touched and tolerant, they were actually really racist. Like they were saying, like asking questions like, why are they coming? And you know, they are only coming here to rape our women. And all of the refugees that are coming from Asiatic countries, they are possible terrorists. And also they were assuring this, like, you know, like, if you don't think so, if you don't agree, then how do you justify that they are coming only like young men and young or older men who should stay home and fight for their countries? And before we tried to share information, data, and also stories about refugees and how the system works. But at that point, my colleague, like really honestly, looked at them and shared that, like, you know, if I think about this situation, like if Hungary would really be in a war situation, then instead of like asking my father to defend our country, I would really back him to escape with me and not to stay. And I think at that moment they really understood something. I don't say that they become, you know, they passed to the opposite side and now they understand and feel all the difficulties what this situation can bring, but there was this moment of silence, which I think can be a starting point to get closer and to understand.